Talk. We are coming all the way from the States. Said I and the show radio. I grown Kwani and Jim Kwan say, well, who apart now, who mommy and our brother be now, his sister baby on who nature. Perhaps you could even see your friend. What's our show you saw or say America has say. Today we searched around a little bit and we decided to visit a brother of ours who actually is into music, and he also just got ordained as a reverend, which is very interesting. We'd like to know much about it. So if you're watching us, I want you to sit in your couch and enjoy this show. Reverend Benji, you're very welcome to Uplift Straight Talk.
Thank you very much, Abina. I'm excited to be on this wonderful show, and let me commend you for the wonderful job you're doing. This is a great project, and we pray the grace of God over it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, with this show, we'd like you to give us a little background about yourself before we actually go into what you do.
Okay. Well, my name is Benjamin Odikumi. At least that is the name that my parents gave me when they gave birth to me, Benjamin Odikumi. And by the grace of God, I was born at Achimtafo in the eastern region of Ghana. I come from a big family. My father has 10 kids. And I am the 6th of 10. My mom has 4, and I am the 3rd of the 4. Okay. I was born in Akintafa, as I said, but I grew up in Koforidua, and that's where I went to my primary, JSS, and then eventually to secondary school. I went to Koforidua Sectech. And so if you're watching me, boys, I'm a Mary Mama, Mary Mama for real. I'm a Mary Mama for real, so yeah. And then eventually I moved to Tema. I lived in Tema for close to 10 years. I worked a little bit, and then I decided to go to the African University College of Communications. So I did a 2 years diploma in communication studies. So I graduated with a diploma in journalism, as a matter of fact. And later on, I worked a little bit, and then I decided to continue again. I went back to the same, African University College of Communications, where I obtained my bachelor's in communication studies. At the same time, I was juggling with work, and I also did another bachelor's at the University of Ghana. So I managed to get 2 bachelors.
So you're really educated.
Well, by the grace of God, that's all I can say.
Good. I was so excited when you said you went to Sectech because I went to New Japan.
Oh.
I went to New Japan, so it was, that was, you just threw me back to, All right, please go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, so after the African University College of Communications, or AUCC as it is called, I got an admission or a scholarship to come to Ohio University to come and study. So I did a 2-year master's in African Studies. Okay. And then that was from 2011 to 2013. And after that, I also got another scholarship to study at the University of Oregon. So I did a master's in media studies over there as well. And if you can see my certificate, I hang it right behind me over there.
Oh, so, congratulations!
Right, yeah. So that is a little bit about me. As far as who I am is concerned.
Wow.
I am quiet, but I am very boisterous inside. That's all that I can say about me.
We love that. Now, that's very interesting. We also know that you're into music because actually he is one of the great singers up here in Columbus, and we love his music. We would also want to talk to him a little bit more about it. So, when did you actually get yourself into music?
I must say that, growing up, I love music. Now, I'll tell you a story. While I was young, I remember back in primary and JSS, I would just be singing with friends. And my dad one time got upset and told me that, listen, instead of you to go pick up your books and read, you are here doing music. If music is what you want to do, let me stop paying the school fees so that I can send you to Dr. Pablo to train you, to become a musician. But I took it hard as a kid. I didn't understand what my dad was. I was a little bit hurt. But eventually, I decided to take it up, and I became the youth president of my church in Koforidua. It is now Restoration Family. So I became the youth president. We were doing music. secondary school, I became the lead singer of one of the choirs, Echoes of Victory. I became the lead singer of Echoes of Victory. And it was around that time that I was graduating, that was 2001, that I wrote a personal song. That song never got released until way later, way later.
Okay.
So, when I moved to Tema, I got, by the grace of God, I got connected to a man of God. He's a very popular worshiper. His name is Reverend Eric Kwapong. The Reverend Eric Kwapong, a lot of people know him for who is, when it comes to worship in Ghana, you cannot, throw him out. And so it was under his direction and his teachings that I really became more connected to music, and not just music, but deep worship, as it were. So that is where everything started for me.
Okay, so that is very encouraging to hear how you started, getting into music. Now we're going to actually talk to Reverend Benji more. If you're watching as I lead you to enjoy yourself, sit right in your chairs or your couch or your seat, whatever sofa that you're sitting in, and enjoy this show from your house. So let's do some selling. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching us from wherever that you are, whether you're at home or in your car, wherever that you're looking at us. We want to say thank you for still enjoying this show. If you want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email at upliftstraighttalk@yahoo.com. If you want to wish somebody hello or say something to a family member here. We are still talking to our own Reverend Benji, who just got ordained. So in Tema, when you met this wonderful gentleman, what happened to your music?
Yeah, so so this is what happened. I used to lead worship in his church. He was busy about something that comes back to Ghana, so I got the opportunity to lead the worship from time to time. And then whenever he's in town, he would take me to places. So wherever he's invited to come and minister, I go with him. I got connected to other men of God as well. So I follow them, and then wherever they are, I am there. And sometimes I'll sing before they minister and all that. So that is how this whole thing about understanding worship, doing worship, began. There were moments also that sometimes when I go to bed, I just can't sleep. I could feel music playing in my heart.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So that was when I knew that music was a very critical part of my life. And as I said, not just music, but true and deep worship that really stems from the heart.
Yeah.
So
So far, how many songs do you have out there?
To be honest with you, if you ask me the songs I have personally written, I think I can clock about 25 singles.
Oh wow.
25 singles that I personally written. To be honest, it's one thing that the Lord gave to me is writing music.
Okay.
I don't like to sing other people's songs, not just because, not that they are not good, they are not nice, but I try to be a little bit authentic.
So you can identify with the music.
Exactly.
Actually.
So what God gives to me, I will write and then I will share with the rest. Of course, there are other wonderful people who are doing wonderful things out there. But there are people that I follow keenly.
Okay.
People that I follow. And one of them is Stella Digan Seal. Yeah.
Oh, no, she's Stella Steele, right?
Yeah, she's now Stella Seal.
But anytime people say that, I have to reconnect back and say Dugan before I come back and say the Seal because okay.
So she's one person that I listen to
most of the time.
But also growing up, there were a few people that I was listening to. I was listening to this man. His name is Bob Faith. He's an American. I used to listen to Bob Faith, and I used to listen to Maurice Chapman. Okay. So these were the two people I was listening to from outside. But in Ghana, as I said, it is Stella Digan Seal. She was the person that I was following.
Okay.
All over the place.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of sales, and then how to move the music forward back home, because I know here we can identify with you,
right.
But back home, how are you able to promote the music out there?
To be honest, anybody who is into music will tell you that music or the business of music is not the same as it used to be some years back. And especially when you're here, it's difficult to break through, that fast. So it takes time. It takes time. So it's a lot of promotion. to send money to these DJs for them with the hope that they will play, you know.
Yeah.
So you need to get some trustworthy people, and I must say that yes, I do have friends who are pushing these songs for me in Ghana. So
That's
that I am okay, but it is capital intensive.
Yeah,
Very
I
intensive.
believe you.
So,
It is. So with, let's say, in terms of it being capital intensive, right? If I have a song that I think that I can do some selling with their CDs and stuff, do you guys make more money from going on stages or going to people's churches, or it's just selling the CDs? I know there's that kind of range. I don't know which way it is, but
well, now to be honest with you, now people don't buy CDs
anymore.
People really don't.
Then
buy.
I'm old school.
Yeah, people don't really buy CDs. So where you get money from, or any type of blessing from, is where you get invited to big stages, you know, to minister. That, you know, you strike a business with them, and then they will pay you for shows. You go to such. Sometimes you visit some churches and you have CDs, and some people will pick some up.
Yeah, but that's not a major
area
of
is
making
the
money.
major one is when you get invited to programs and stages. That is where you get money. You know, we're not like the secular music. Secular music makes a lot of money, but gospel music, as it is, with it's the work of God, you know. So
it's supposed to be free.
Exactly, that's how people say it. But I think it's a wrong mindset. A lot of money goes into production. A lot of money goes into, you know, printing and organizing all of these things. So that is where the dilemma. That is where we are in terms of making money out of music as a gospel musician.
Because I know some musicians who do not actually take like money, according to them. They're like, oh, when you invite us to a show or to a program, we don't take money. But whatever that you give to us, we accept. At the same time, if let's say the person is going to charge you 2,000 or 3,000, and then whatever you give to me, I accept, and then they give you like 5,000, it means they're getting more. So I'm going to go on a quick break and then think about the question, because I would like you to answer that very well.
Right.
Thank you so much, viewers, for watching us. I'm still talking to Reverend Benji, who just got ordained. We are discussing his music. So stay in your chairs, in your couch, and enjoy this. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying with us. We are back again. I just asked a very quick question before we left. So I would like him to take it off from there for us to know, in terms of money, how some people go like, oh, we don't take money, but yet when the churches give them an amount, they accept.
So this is, I believe that as people of God and people who are doing music, gospel music, we need to put a business mindset to it as well. Okay. Some pastors go and preach somewhere and they get blessed. You know, some charge money. But when a gospel musician, you know, asks you to pay a certain amount, he's thought that you're doing the work of God, and so you like money too much. And I think that is wrong. That is wrong. We need to be businessmen. Other than that, you'll be poor. That is the reason why there are some of these old gospel musicians. Now most of them are poor. Most of them are poor because they were ministering all right. The anointing is there for you to minister. But when you go home, you can't eat the anointing. You remember that? You
have to eat your
exactly. Rare food comes from rare money.
Yeah.
And so, if you invite me, of course, well, if you have another job besides the music, it helps you. So really, I really don't worry. Don't depend on the money that anybody will pay, because I have a full-time job, and then but there is a need for each and everyone to come up with a plan. If you want me to come minister at your church, the most honorable thing will be that, man of God, what do you think would be a fair amount to bless you with? If you ask me that, I'll throw something out. Okay. And you say, okay, that is too much, I cannot meet that. Can you meet me halfway? Of course. You understand? That is more respectful. Respect the anointing on me, respect the gift that, you know, God has given me, so that when I come, it will bless you. When I'm happy and I'm ministering to the children of God, it's because of, you know, all of this and how you treat me, the respect you give to me and all that. So we must look at it that way. Other than that, the secular musicians will continue to swell, and then the gospel musicians will be
continue to
nowhere.
sing. Yeah,
Right.
I know. Yeah. So when are we expecting a new song?
As a matter of fact, I have a few. I just released one single called Odonyame. You know, Odonyame. Yeah, that is a song that I wrote in 2001, way back in 2001.
Wow.
Yeah, it is now, I'm now releasing it. So it is actually, it's been released, so it is out there. It's been played in Ghana and other places. We are working on getting a video out and all that. But I have a whole album. The album is what I'm trying to get done. By the end of this year, the album should be ready, and it's packed. I'm telling you, the songs on it, they scared me myself. They scared me. Right.
That's very nice. So we'll take a moment for you to watch just some excerpts from his videos, whilst we also watch with you guys. Thank you so much for still watching a video from our own Reverend who is seated here. So before we leave, if there's any advice that you would like to give to somebody who wants to go into music, what would you tell the person?
Well, so this is one thing that I would like to share with you. There are people who have voice, and there are people who are anointed. I rather want to be part of the latter.
You're anointed.
Right. Right. So yeah, get the anointing and work in obedience. And I think music will be something wonderful for you, because if you minister under the power of God, that is the only way that you feel fulfilled. Honestly, that is the only way I see it. Because as I said, the people that I was following, Maurice Chapman and Buffett and so many other people, you see, when you see the power of God, it really elevates you. People get fulfilled. People get delivered from so many other things. And also, when you're writing music, it should be music that is truthful, music that stems from the heart. I really don't listen to a lot of music because they don't carry any substance. Okay. You can jump up, sweat and all that, and when you finish, there was nothing. You didn't receive anything from me. Music should ring in your heart, even if, long after it's been played and gone, it should still resonate in your heart. That is my understanding of what music or worship should be.
Thank you so much. We thank you for staying with us today. We actually had a discussion. We are still having a discussion with our brother Benji. On this note, we'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that was able to watch this particular episode. Continue to enjoy his music. So, what name do you have, on your songs when it comes up on TV? Minister Benji, right?
Yeah, for now it's Benji.
Okay, so Benji. It's Benji.
Yeah.
So anytime you see Benji's song on TV, I want you to enjoy it, and then if you have the means to buy and keep it so we can support our own brother for him to grow in the music. Also, would like to say a big thank you to our own mother, Georgina Dusay, who has been very resourceful to us financially. All Star Academy too, we say thank you to you for also supporting us. Would also like to say a big thank you to FF Beauty Package for being a part of this show. And then not forgetting 233 Media Production. Ghana, we love you when we be coming back home. So we say Uplift Straight Talk Hello from America. You have to tell my viewers Uplift Straight Talk Hello from America.
Oh, Uplift Straight Talk Hello from America.
Thank you.